I wasn't in control of my money was in control of me. Because I would see something, I'd go get it. And I worked hard for it, and those voices tell you that you deserve it.
That's the mindset Cynthia Horton adopted as a young career woman.
I would change cars every 2 years because that's what I thought we were supposed to do. Just went on spending sprees because I had money to do so.
Eventually, most of her money went to paying bills and creditors.
I mean, I remember I'd have to spend a lot of time writing everything down, every penny that I was going to spend. If anything came in $2 over, I was going to be in a bind.
She started watching the 700 Club.
I started hearing these principles that were very foreign to me about, give and it shall be given unto you.
Cynthia decided to become a CBN partner.
I remember writing that first check. It was, angels. I thought angels were going to be singing in it because it was a huge step for me.
Cynthia still didn't have a handle on spending though, and her debt grew to $30,000.
As long as you can pay that monthly payment, life is good. And it wasn't good, because that wasn't the way to live.
Then she lost her job. Cynthia says she had to depend solely on God, which wasn't always easy.
It was very stressful for me. Especially one time in particular, I remember pacing back and forth, and I said, God, I need your help. My mortgage payment is drafting the next day. I had $1.87 in the bank.
That day, she received a pre-approved loan offer for $6,000 at a whopping 27% interest. Cynthia admits she was tempted.
And I'm thinking, this is a quick answer to my problem. God said it might be a quick answer, but it's not your answer. In a permanent marker, I wrote void on that check. And I can't tell you to this day how that mortgage payment drafted the next day.
And even though money was tight, she believes God told her to keep giving.
His specific instruction was to continue giving the same amount as when I had a job. During 7 months of unemployment, I never missed a house payment, I never missed a car payment. God was faithful.
Cynthia landed a job and says God started showing her ways to pay off her debt. One of them was to give more.
He asked me to double my giving to CBN. I said, double my gift? I mean, 20 was a stretch, now 40 was, wow.
Cynthia increased her giving. In time, she paid off all of her debt and is still debt-free. She's also a member of CBN's Chairman's Circle. Cynthia says she has an understanding of giving and faith she never had before.
My philosophy of giving was, God gets 10%, 90% is mine. My philosophy now is that it's all His. I cannot go wrong having everything I own in His hands. He gave it to me anyway. And that's one of the principles that I learned, is that when I give it to God, He's going to do so much more with it than I could ever imagine. And then He blesses me back along the way.